What is up, guys? GiantsNami01 here with another top 5 video, guys. This one's going to be focusing on the top 5 budget players for FIFA 17 Ultimate Team when you're just starting off and you need some really solid players that are not expensive. These are going to be it. Every single player here in this list is under 12K as of right now on Xbox One. Guys, as always, make sure to check out all my previous top 5 videos. Check out all my tutorials. Got tutorials basically everything in FIFA 17, including attacking, defending, passing, you name it, I got it. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future ones. We're going to start off with number 5, guys, Pereyra. He is an extremely solid center attacking mid from the Premier League. Great for any budget Premier League squad. He seems to do everything well for me. I know in previous FIFAs, a lot of people didn't really like him too much, but for me, he is absolutely fantastic. Once again, in FIFA 17, he seems to score from all different angles with both feet, long shots, closer shots, finesse shots, you name it, he seems to score them for me. And then his pace allows him to make a bunch of runs. I find him making great runs a lot of the times. I haven't used too many of the most expensive center attacking mids, but from all the center attacking mids that I have used, he is the best one I have used so far. So that says a lot. His shooting, extremely solid. His passing, very important for a center attacking mid to have good passing, and he delivers. And then look at this shot with his weak foot to the top corner. Exactly what I'm talking about with this guy. Extremely solid. He can make those long shots. He makes those runs, and then he's a great passer. Everything you want, along with his 4-star skills for under 2K. Then at number 4, guys, we got Handanovic. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. He is an absolute stud from the Serie A. If you're not using Buffon, this should be your goalkeeper for the Serie A. And I know a lot of you guys are looking at me like, why is he on this list? He's an 87 rated player. Although he is 87 rated, he only goes for around 11K at the time I'm recording this video, which is one of the more expensive players I have on this list, but he is worth it. He's got the height. He always seems to be in great position. He plays corners and crosses extremely well, and he deflects a lot of shots that you think are extremely threatening. A great goalkeeper. Really haven't found any weaknesses in his game. Of course, sometimes, like any other goalkeeper, he's going to make stupid mistakes, but that's just FIFA. But for the most part, he limits those mistakes, and he is able to deflect a lot of shots that otherwise would go in with lesser goalkeepers. At number 3, we got that pacey striker Musa from the Premier League. What makes him great along with his pace is his 4-star skill moves. A lot of the times when you have these pacey strikers, they just don't have 4-star skill moves. So the great part about him is with his pace, he's got pretty good physical, and then he's got those 4-star skill moves, and he's able to just bully past players and score a ton of goals. You can also use Remy. I decided to put Musa on this list instead of Remy, but both of them are extremely solid just because Musa less expensive. He only goes for around 2K, while Remy goes for around 8K. But regardless, both of those players extremely solid, very similar players. They're both extremely pacey. They can score from all different angles, and they've got 4-star skill moves, which is a real rarity in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team for these pacier players. They just seem to get past those defenders and make runs when you need them to. If you find them with the good through balls, you're going to score a ton of goals. At number 2, we got the French Bayern man, Coman. He's got great pace, he's got great dribbling, he's got 4-star skills, but that is not it. He is an absolute monster in FIFA 17, and he only goes for around 2K, guys. He's got great shooting. You just saw that shot right there. I did not expect that to go in. More often than not, most players in FIFA 17 would not be able to score that near post power shot, but he did. He's just extremely solid with his pace, with his shooting ability, and with his ability to make runs. Seems to get in great positions in FIFA 17, and he's extremely budget friendly and still better than a lot of people that cost a lot more money than him in the left wing position. really do recommend him. I've heard great reviews from other players as well. I know some players that have used Royce and him and still prefer him over Royce, who costs a whole lot more. So that should tell you all you need to know about this man. Extremely solid left winger for a French squad or a Bundesliga squad. Lastly, guys, we got Sanches, and you're gonna see his card and you're gonna be wondering, he's a 78 rated player. Why would he be on this list? He is just not good enough. His stats just aren't good enough. But if you look at the stats that matter the most for his position, he's a true CM. That means that he can play both on the attack and defensively. Why? Look at his stats, his pace. Pace is above 80. That is incredible for a center midfielder. His defense is above 70. That is extremely good, extremely necessary for those true center midfielders. And then his physical is above 80. And those three things combined make him an absolute monster as a true center midfielder, as a CDM, whatever type of position that can help out on the defense as well as on the attack. His physical and his defensive stats allow him to bully attackers and take the ball away from them. Don't be fooled by his overall stats. He plays like a much higher rated player than his stats indicate. He is extremely solid. He is a version of Kante, who I believe is the best center midfielder in this game. He is the other version. He is the budget-friendly version of him, the Bundesliga version of him. They're both extremely solid because of their pace, their defense, and their physical stats. And that is why you see a lot of players, even with super teams, still keeping him in their squad. He does go for quite a bit. He goes for around 12K, which is probably the most out of anyone on this list, but he is worth every single coin. That is it, guys. I hope you guys liked this. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and share with all your friends. Keep in mind, guys, I have not used every single player in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team, so I may have missed out on some. So leave them in the comments below if you have recommendations that should be on this list. Click on one of these boxes. Check out some of my other series, including the tutorials, the rest of my top 5 videos, my Ultimate Team, and my formation, guys. And, of course, click in the middle to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future tutorials or top 5 videos. Thank you guys so much.